So just pay attention. If you find that you're not eating a lot and you're a little bit hungry for your next meal, then if you have a snack, you might want to make sure that, say with the apple, you have a piece of cheese or something.
Oh, okay.
So that you're getting a little bit of fat there too. Or a piece of protein, and just... So, yes, I know it sounds a little bit...
It's liberating, but I still want to remain focused, so we'll see how I do.
So you want to have fat, protein, and vegetables at all your meals.
Okay.
And you can add your fruits, and we're looking for the lower glycemic fruits. So traditionally staying away from bananas and grapes and stuff, which I think is way too hard, personally, because I love those things. But I would just say really just be moderate. If you're going to have something like that, to have it with your fats, proteins, and that, so that you're still getting a very level intake.
Okay.
The thing to really be careful of on level 2, other than alcohol, because you want to really introduce it slowly, it'll have a bigger effect on you than it usually does. So you'll find that just if you normally had 2 glasses of wine or something in an evening, 2 glasses of wine will
knock you for a loop.
It could knock you for a little loop.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, or 5 will definitely do it. Yeah. So just be careful and bring it back in slowly. And what else can we talk about on level 2?
Well, I think we're just getting started. So about journaling food or tracking food or feeling the need to control all that stuff.
I think that you should journal your food. I do think it's a really great idea. So if you want to measure just a little bit, as for example, like how much cheese are you taking in, or approximately, did you have 2 eggs for breakfast and so much protein for lunch and dinner? And the ladies, you need to be getting extra protein. Everybody needs extra protein. On level 1, you aren't getting quite enough protein, you know?
Okay.
So you really do need to up that. We don't want you losing any muscle.
Okay.
And level 2 is a great time to get out and exercise. Start slow and work your way up, if you like it.
No,
It's perfectly personal, right?
It is. It was wonderful to not exercise for even 1 minute over the last 6 weeks.
And some people can't wait to get back, you know, and to cycling or to the gym or walking or whatever. Just, you know, your first week, take it a little bit slow, but as long as you're eating and have something to eat before you go out to do your workouts, or if you play team sports, just make sure that you've got something to go. You're going to be fine very quickly, within a couple of days, so you'll be ready. So just go a little slow at it so you don't get too sore, because it's been a while.
Right.
Back to the meals real quick. Just make sure you have, you know, protein and vegetables, and you've got lots of variety there. If you want to add some nuts back in, I'm all for that. Like throw them into a salad or something. But if you start snacking on your nuts,
Yeah.
it's hard to keep track of how many you're getting.
Yeah.
And if you cook your nuts, it changes them, and you get more starch in them. So better to have them raw, or just wait till level 3.
Okay.
But keep the food journal and
Okay.
mark down what you're eating, and so you can pay attention, and you get on the weight scale the next day, you'll be like, all that stuff was fine. I can try adding a little this or a little that.
Right. So it's the process. It's just a new part of the protocol, and I'm going to succeed.
You won't put any weight on eating like this. It's amazing. You just don't. You won't put weight on until you're never going to put weight back on. The only chance of putting weight back on is to getting heavily into carbohydrates. And I'm not talking about vegetables and fruit. I'm talking about getting into, you know, the breads and grains and cereals and the high sugar things and the high fructose corn syrup and those little natural disasters out there like that. So, but if you're eating this kind of food, you know, there's a really good chance that we don't want people to continue losing weight, but lots of people do. And if Suzanne wasn't going back on the protocol, I'd say go ahead if you're getting a weight loss and enjoy the ride. But just because she's coming back on, we don't want her to lose weight over the next. You can't go back onto the diet if you've been losing weight the month before, okay? I'm not talking about 1 pound, but I'm talking about
Continued weight loss.
yes, so if you're down 5 or 10 pounds in the month before, you have to do a 1 week feasting, binging, loading period. Can you imagine doing it for a week? So she's just going to maintain, okay? She's stabilizing. And I know it's getting long, so I'm going to wrap it up. But you're just going to stabilize. And if you eat the way that I've instructed in the manual, you don't put weight on.
Okay.
You will not put weight on.
Okay.
Okay?
That's great.
Okay. And so we're going to talk to you again later, and well, we'll chat with Suzanne when she starts her next round of
Next round.
4 to 6 weeks. We'll see what.
Okay, yeah.
See what goes.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.